Hello, everyone. I just wanted to say hi from the Nile River. We're on the Nile River, and it is, I have spent so much of my childhood and life, studying and learning about the Nile River and Egypt and all of that. It's just like, Moses being put in a basket to go across the Nile River. Now, that might not be true because it came out of the Christian Bible. I'm kidding. That's funny. That's humor. But this is the Nile River, and we're at a hotel called the Old Cataract. And the moon is at the early degree of Sagittarius, and the sun was in Virgo today. And I don't think I did a video with the sun in Virgo. I don't think I did. Thank you so much. So the sun is in Virgo. Today's my birthday. And so the sun is the planet that governs our personality, that really brings us into the consciousness of who we're here to be and what we're here to be, like our personality, how we function. And let me see if I don't know if I can share this with you guys. Let's see if this will work. Yes, look at that. That's the Nile. That's the Nile River, right? That's the Nile River. And this is the hotel that I'm in. And this is the hotel. And these beautiful light fixtures. And okay, so thank y'all. So this is the hotel. Isn't that amazing? It's beautiful. And look at that beautiful light fixture. Okay. So the sun is in Virgo, y'all. The sun is in Virgo. Today is my birthday, and I am in Egypt. Okay. I'm gonna turn the clock this back around. All right. I'm really too tired to cry and be as overwhelmed as I am, but I'm really full right now. I feel so full. I feel so grateful to be in this space where all of this stuff comes from, the astrology and all of the stuff that I talk about. This is where it's born, in Egypt, and I am gonna have the opportunity to go into the pyramids, and I'm on the side, I'm on the edge of the Nile River right now, and I'm just feeling so incredibly blessed. I feel so blessed. And I'm nervous also sitting on the edge because I have a little bit of a fear of heights. I really like heights, just do like, ooh, but it's the Nile River. So I'm like, okay, you can do it. You can do it. So the sun is the energy that lights up our consciousness and makes us who we are. Wherever our sun is what our real mission is here to do. When I was, Stephen Forrest, he has a book called Inner Sky. And when I was studying with Ricky Williams, he used to always say, Stephen would say, follow the sun, follow your sun, follow your sun. And you guys hear me say it, follow your sun, right? And I'm starting my next programs, and all of that are going to be really titled like Follow the Sun, because our sun is the map to our power. It's the map to our potential. It's the map to our fulfillment of who we are. And so the sun is at the 19th degree of Virgo when I checked earlier. It could be at the 20th degree now. The 19th degree is service, and the 20th degree is gratitude. And so Virgo is the sign that is about service. And the thing about Virgo and service, Virgo's mission is perfection, right? Its mission is perfection. And that mission has to come through perfecting the self. It's like what you can do for yourself, you can also serve towards others. You can give to others. It really is the best service that we can ever do, honestly, is just to make ourselves whole. That's really the best service you can ever do. The service that you do really doesn't have anything else to do with anybody else. It doesn't. Like, you're never really serving anybody but yourself. That's the truth. And if you're serving yourself towards healing, towards transformation, then you're serving everyone else, because you will see everyone with a new perspective is how it will work. When you serve and heal yourself, you will see through the eyes of compassion. You will see through the eyes of joy and love. When you heal yourself, the way you see others is how you'll serve them. That's really it. You really don't have to do nothing for nobody. Like, we think that we do and we want to, and all of that's nice, but the best thing you can do is heal yourself for somebody else, because in the healing of yourself, you'll transform your mind, you'll transform your frequency, and that will lift everyone up. There's a Bible verse that says, light up the world. And I don't feel like I'm not going to make up Bible verses right now. I'm tempted, but I'm not going to. But it's like, if you draw unto God, you'll draw all men unto you, or something like that, right? So drawing unto God means drawing into the internal. Drawing into God means going inside, and when you go inside, you will draw all men and women into it to you. Like, so healing yourself means going to God, which is inside of yourself. We have this idea that going to God has been some out-of-body experience, some hanging on the cross and sacrificing yourself and all that kind of stuff. But that's not what it is. God is this internal force that's within you. It is your breath. It is your mind. It is your consciousness. It is your body. God is who you are, right? So you're a creator made in the image and likeness of God. So when you draw yourself to God, you come into your own creative power, then you can actually be a real benefit and asset to the world around you, because you are being the light that you're here to be. So that's what you're really up to. So serving is about serving yourself. It really is. It's about self-service, and in that you serve others. And at the 20th degree, also is gratitude, right? So it's like, let me tell y'all, gratitude is not easy for me, and I'm gonna admit that because I need to. But the Virgo in me doesn't have an easy time being grateful. Like, I'm always finding problems. I can't help it but to find, well, if that was just that way, then that would be better. That just goes on inside of me constantly. And it's God bless it. It is problematic, is what I'll say, though, because it can keep me out of gratitude. It can keep me out of gratitude, and gratitude is what opens us up. It's the gratitude that allows the more to come, right? So whenever you're grateful, you keep the cycle, you keep the flow going. So if you're not grateful, you block things. So that's why it's important to be grateful for the hard stuff, grateful for the good stuff, grateful for the light, grateful for the dark. Gratitude, right? Grateful for the process of being a human being. Grateful for the opportunity to be here in this earth realm and to experience the magic and the mysticism and the power, the strengths, to experience the things that knock us over, to experience the things that make us. I like to really remind myself, I feel like I would not have gotten through my life the way that I did if I wasn't willing to be grateful for the things that brought me to my knees, right? Grateful for the things that bring me to my knees, that make me call on God, because those are the things that give me the power to be more. Those are the things that give me courage and strength. And, sometimes those are the things that make me wish for death, right? I remember my mother died. Oh my God, you guys, when my mother died, I wasn't no more good. I literally was like, that was the most devastating thing that happened in my life and the best thing that ever happened to me. The most devastating thing and the best thing, because the pain of that experience really made me change my life. It really did. It made me start doing the work to heal. I was like, I'm in so much pain. I'm going to have to heal myself. I'm not going to survive this woman's death because I'm in agony. And so my mother's death really helped me come to healing. And so we have to learn how to be grateful for the hard things, because we get power from them, we get grace from them, we get compassion from them, we get something that we need. And life is, the ebb and the flow, the light and the dark, the negative and the positive. So, as Americans, I know we like things fast and easy, and we like things pretty and luxurious, and it's all that, but it's also, we're going to touch we're going to touch the pain. We have to. That's a part of it too. So grateful for everything. It's the gratitude that keeps us open. And when we're grateful for it, it passes through. It doesn't last forever. You know what I mean? It moves. That's the thing, right? So we want things to move. So we want to be in service to ourselves, because as we serve ourselves, when we heal ourselves, serve ourselves, expand ourselves, we serve others by that. The more I'm healed, the less of a monster I am, the less wounding I do out in the world, and the more grateful we are, the more we stay in flow, because gratitude keeps the flow going. The moon is in Sagittarius, and the moon in Sagittarius is about our faith. And faith, right? Pain, right? I've had a baby, and for those of us who've had children, you're gonna go through some pain. I know we like to go in and do those epidurals and things, but it's something to experience the wholeness of the human experience. Okay, the wholeness of the human experience. It just adds wisdom. It allows you to know something. When you experience the light and the dark, it adds something. So Sagittarius is about our faith and our vision, where we're going, what we're up to. Virgo, we've been healing. We want to be really looking at our faithfulness and being able to really hold the vision for where it is you're going, to no matter what you see, to be walking in faith, right? So I walk around like, what does it feel like to be a billionaire? What would it feel like for me to be able to just do whatever I want, or, and not have to ever think about money? That's faith, right? Just stepping into it, acting as if, and living into it, and then watching the universe totally build the reality of the one that is from within you. But you have to hold to it. And listen, it's like I spend a lot of time alone. I spend most of my time alone, honestly, and I'm doing readings and stuff like that. And so when I'm out in the world, I can hear the frequency of people. And those inner dialogues are everything. I'm telling you, your inner dialogue. So if you're driving and you're saying, how come these people won't do this? And how come, stop that shit. That's your fucking inner dialogue. If you're driving, you have to be saying, the world moves over for me. Everybody makes space for me. I'm so appreciated everywhere I go. All the cars move over and make space and, allow me to come in. You have to really change your inner dialogue, right? Like if you're out in the world, you give yourself the opportunity, because you're creating it from the inside. So it's been challenging for me. Like I've been out and I'm in a reality that is, that suppresses the feminine energy. I'm in Egypt and there are no women around, and it's like, wow, like this is interesting to me. And so I just have to I'm telling myself, oh, everyone is protecting me, and all the women are, happy where they are, so that I'm not in constant criticism of the environment and creating an internal critical frequency that will begin to break down the joy and the gratitude, Yes, absolutely. Even God himself was alone to discover himself deeply. Absolutely. So really be mindful of your inner dialogue and what you're telling yourself. Because here's the thing, the Gemini energy, and we don't have anything. What do we have in Gemini right now? We have the North Node in Gemini right now. Big deal. The Gemini energy creates your perceived reality. It is your mental inner talking, your inner voice, right? And you are programming your reality. So what you say about somebody is what they have to be. So if you say somebody is an asshole, then they have to show up that way. They cannot help it. Your frequency is telling them how to be, So it's like, even if somebody if you perceive asshole energy, for me, I go, where am I finding it inside? Where am I finding it inside? I don't make it be them. I'm like, I come and claim it. I take responsibility. If I see an asshole, where my asshole? You know, it's that. If you spot it, you got it, right? So because I'm going to be programming the reality. So everyone I see, I know myself as love. I'm constantly, and it's like, it's a practice. It's like, come on, God, help me, you know, project a reality of love, of joy. When I hug people, I hug heart to heart, to connect heart to heart. And it's really walking around like a God, really programming realities, because the person who's doing it is going to win, because the frequency of love is the frequency that wins. So if you're the one that's doing it, and then there are 100,000 people who aren't, you're the one with the power. Okay, so you just be in that frequency. Everything I see is love. Everything I see is God. Everything I see is, and that's it. And watch it materialize into that. All right, y'all. I'm so happy to be here. I love y'all so very much. We're about to go to dinner, and I will talk to you again when we do. Peace and blessings. Bye-bye.